This is Dabu7. Some updated information here in regards to this Russian spy ship that was spotted 70 miles off the coast of the United States yesterday. They're now saying, after officials were saying yesterday that this thing would head back out to sea, we wake up this morning to find out that this thing's moved 40 miles closer overnight and is sitting right on the international borderline, out in the water, going back and forth. So if you try to scramble anything, you can get right back onto the other side. But what I don't get is we don't have a single group of ships out there countering this damn thing. Look, let's not forget we have U.S. troops marching within 40 miles of Russia's border. All right, in Lithuania, Latvia. So these are intimidation tactics, I believe. Russia, right up on our coast, 30 miles off our coast and very close to our submarine base. I don't know how much closer people expect them to get. Because if they actually cross that line coming toward the United States, we could blow them out of the water. So they're sitting right there on the doorstep. They're buzzing our aircraft carriers out in the ocean. The whole nine. There are big moves being made here by Putin, Moscow, toward Trump, period, and his administration. And they're intimidating them here and becoming this close. Also, the United States and Trump just told Russia and them that we want Crimea. And Russia said, hell no, you're not. That is our land. We're keeping it. And if you want it, you're going to have to try to come take it. And it's going to be full-blown war. I've always said, Crimea is key to this whole thing. And let's not forget, boys and girls, those of you that may have just graduated school, trying to wrap your head around what's really happening in this world, once you pick up on all the false flag events that have happened and who did them, you're going to start to see that this is a control thing, controlling the people on this world stage. And I can't help but think that if a Red Dawn was to ever happen in this country, just say it happened, and they were dropping out of the sky and all this other stuff, you know, your very first question should be the question that hit the minds of those that were in Pearl Harbor. How the hell did they get here? How the hell did they get here without us seeing them, blowing them out of the sky, letting... You see? Do you see? It's because somebody let them in. And that's the only way. You better know your enemy, and you better know that this is a world stage, and that this is a play on the minds of the people. It wasn't Muslims from a cave that brought down them towers. It was Mossad dancing next to a van when them towers came down. And let's not forget, it was Mossad that sent a group of students here to document it and got caught on national television saying they were sent here to document 9/11 events. And they were like, how did you even know it was going to happen? Huh? How did you even know? That you're telling me Israel sent you here to document those towers coming down and you knew about it? How did you know about it? Who knew about it that told you? Are you starting to see who's behind this stuff? You better. And you better see that that same hand was the same hand that was behind the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. And then maybe you'll start to see this world stage. They let them bomb Pearl Harbor so they could drop bombs on Hiroshima. They let them. Gulf of Tonkin, do your research. So if it happens here in this country, anything, a grid down, subs get fried, anything happens, you best believe it's part of the plan. They know about it. There's no way in hell you look back through history, World War I, World War II, all these other wars, and you find out they've controlled both sides. The Rothschild brothers split up and go to France and Germany, control both sides of the war. Fast forward to today, they created ISIS, the boogeyman, the other side that they're sending your brave men and women to war, to die, fighting against. Can you believe that shit? It should tick so many of you off. So bad. We now know who the enemy is, who created the enemy, who's pulling the strings and running your own damn men and women up against the same beast they created. It's sick. That's the truth that the mainstream's never going to tell you. And as far as this incident with Russia off our coast, it's in my belief that if anything ever happens in this country, it's because someone let it. It's all part of this world stage. And there's no way you allow this to go unchecked right there on our coast, this close to our submarines and everything else. So, as an update, there you guys have it. This thing spotted 30 miles off the coast. And that's where it sits as of right now. I will continue to update with more information as I come across it. This has been Dabu7. Peace.